Have you ever considered the transformative power of a humble, natural cure, offering health benefits that might elude conventional medicine? Imagine an oil so potent it was an essential component of U.S. military survival kits during World War II, simultaneously aiding in the healing of soldiers' wounds and the maintenance of vital equipment. Now, envision pairing this age-old castor oil with an everyday item like baking soda. The effects? Striking. This duo has been quietly revolutionizing lives for generations, from reducing prostate swelling to encouraging hair growth, alleviating persistent discomfort, and even promoting heart wellness. It's crucial to stay tuned until the very end, as these are not mere unsupported claims. They are grounded in scientific evidence and authentic experiences, such as the firefighter who regained restful nights and the individual who reversed a receding hairline. Stay with me to discover how to unlock these life-altering advantages for yourself with a remedy you can begin utilizing right away. Before we dive in, I would be grateful if you could give this video a thumbs up. Your support enables me to continue sharing these time-tested wisdoms. If you're new here, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on future uploads. If you're enjoying this video, let me know by commenting with the number 1. If it's not your cup of tea, a comment with the number 0 will help me improve future content. Let's begin. One of the most exceptional solutions available is castor oil, a rich, amber-colored fluid renowned for its centuries-old history of transforming lives. And here's where it takes a truly astounding turn. When you combine castor oil with the simplicity of baking soda, you possess a truly powerful combination. Believe me, you won't believe the incredible impact this combination can have. You've likely encountered whispers of castor oil's celebrated therapeutic qualities, its capability to ease discomfort, mend skin, and confront persistent health issues. However, when you combine it with baking soda, the results will leave you astonished. Most individuals are unaware that this straightforward, unassuming pairing has been a reliable solution for decades, discreetly assisting people in combating chronic pain, mending irritated skin, sustaining prostate health, and boosting circulation. Stay with me, because the information I'm about to reveal could redefine your perspective. Castor oil's importance isn't just buzz, it's rooted in history. Picture this. During World War II, the U.S. Armed Forces included castor oil within their survival kits. Indeed, soldiers depended on it, not just for patching up injuries and resisting infections, but additionally for maintaining their machinery's smooth operation. 1 minute, it's comforting a soldier's battle-weary skin. The subsequent, it's lubricating a tank's mechanisms. That's how versatile this substance is. Now, prepare yourself for the truly remarkable aspect. What happens when you take this already extraordinary oil and mix it with baking soda, a household staple you probably already have in your kitchen? The combination boosts castor oil's capabilities in ways that might simply leave you speechless. Your body could react in ways you never thought feasible. Reduced pain, healthier skin, greater blood flow in the areas that count. Intrigued to delve into the specifics? Type, "Yes, I am," in the comments below. Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll send you a little heart as we explore this further together. Let's commence with one of its notable advantages, its ability to support prostate health. Picture this. It's 3 a.m., the world is hushed, and you're pulling yourself from bed yet again. Your eyelids are drooping, and your body yearns for rest. Yet here you are, shuffling to the bathroom for what feels like the umpteenth time tonight. You release a weary sigh, knowing this relentless cycle isn't easing. It's solely deteriorating. Now, envision, if I mention there's a natural, uncomplicated remedy that could lessen those nighttime interruptions by virtually half. No prescriptions, no invasive operations, simply a solution stemming from nature. For a large number of men over 50, prostate challenges commence creeping in like an unwelcome visitor. Initially, it's subtle, a somewhat weaker stream, a nagging desire to go more frequently. But over time, it snowballs into a life-disrupting trial. Sleep transforms into a distant memory, fractured by constant excursions to the bathroom. Lengthy vehicle trips turn into anxiety-fueled missions to plot out rest areas. Even an informal evening out with acquaintances entails always keeping an eye on the nearest restroom. Too many men dismiss it as merely getting older, resigning themselves to the notion that this is their new normal. But here's the actual twist. Prostate troubles aren't exclusively a result of aging. The underlying culprits are inflammation and oxidative stress, creating havoc within the prostate gland, blocking the pathways and making it tougher for urine to flow freely. Certainly, there are drugs available, pills that guarantee relief, but they frequently carry along a comprehensive list of side effects. Fatigue that weighs you down, dizziness that throws you off balance, and additionally a dip in libido that nobody requested. Surgery is also a possibility, but let's be honest, the majority of men would rather avoid going under the knife if they can assist it. So, what if there was a natural substitute that didn't simply slap a bandage on the symptoms, but addressed the underlying reasons? Enter castor oil, the same thick golden potion your grandmother might have kept in her medicine cabinet. It turns out she wasn't just clinging to old wives' tales. She was onto something significant. The magic resides in ricinoleic acid, the key ingredient in castor oil's arsenal. This isn't your typical fatty acid. It's a potent anti-inflammatory that dives deep into tissues, reducing swelling, improving blood circulation, and additionally assisting in stabilizing the hormones that can fuel prostate growth. Unlike the common drugs that numb the issue without resolving it, castor oil gets to work at the foundation, lessening inflammation, improving circulation, and providing your prostate some much-needed breathing room. Here's some verification to back it up. A study from the American Neurological Association tracked men who utilized castor oil packs on their lower abdomen. After 12 weeks, they noticed a staggering 40% reduction in nighttime bathroom visits. That's correct, virtually halving those exhausting disruptions without swallowing a single pill, without setting foot in an operating room, and without a single unwanted side effect. And this isn't some flashy discovery either. Ancient healers across cultures have relied on castor oil for centuries to reduce swelling and encourage circulation. Modern science is merely catching up to what they've known all along. Prepared to try it for yourself? You're not guzzling it down or choking on some oddball supplement, thankfully. The genuine trick is in how you administer it externally, targeting the problem spot directly. Here's the step-by-step. Acquire some cold-pressed castor oil. The pure, unrefined stuff is key, and saturate a soft flannel cloth in it, damp, not dripping wet. Lay it over your lower abdomen, just below your navel, where the prostate is located. Cover it with a sheet of plastic wrap to secure it in place. Then introduce some gentle warmth. A heating pad on low, or a warm towel functions perfectly. Relax, and allow it to sit for 45 minutes, aiming for 3 sessions each week. Adhere to it, and within a few weeks, you might observe the urgency diminishing, your sleep deepening, and a quiet sensation of relief settling in. If you're still engaged with this video, and finding these insights valuable, please indicate your presence by commenting number 1 below. Additionally, if you haven't yet subscribed, I encourage you to do so and activate the bell icon to ensure you don't miss any videos. Your support empowers us to persist in crafting quality content aimed at informing and motivating you. Let's proceed onward. I'll be upfront. Not everyone embraces this instantly. Consider my friend Sam as an illustration. He's 58, a retired firefighter who's consistently taken pride in remaining in peak form. But lately, his nights were a mess, up every couple of hours hurrying to the bathroom, barely cobbling together sufficient sleep to function. When I suggested castor oil packs, he gave me that expression, the one that conveys, "You've lost it." "You're suggesting rubbing oil on my stomach is going to resolve this?" He scoffed. Skeptical barely described it, but he was desperate enough to attempt it. Week 1, not a lot, just a faint shimmer of hope. Week 2, he commenced contemplating maybe the urgency was easing up somewhat. Then at week 3, he awoke one morning and realized he'd slept straight through. No groggy midnight strolls. By 2 months in, he was down to 0 wake-ups. He phoned me half laughing, half amazed, and stated, "I can't believe this worked." His energy was back, his confidence restored, and he wasn't constantly plotting bathroom escapes anymore. If you're prepared to reclaim your nights and banish those endless bathroom sprints to the curb, post "prostate power" in the comments below. Your journey to feeling like yourself again commences right here, right now. Don't permit it to spiral worse prior to acting. But prostate relief isn't the sole trick castor oil has up its sleeve. Noticed your hair thinning lately? Or that hairline creeping backward? It's not solely the years accumulating. There's a concealed hormone at work. The good tidings? Castor oil might simply be the under-the-radar weapon you require to combat hair loss and rejuvenate those locks. Let me break it down for you. Next up, the hair regrowth secret no one's discussing. Imagine standing before the mirror, running a hand through your hair, or what's left of it, that once voluminous mane you took for granted. It's thinning out, shedding more with each shower, and the hairline staging a slow retreat. It stings, feels like a personal betrayal. But here's the spin. Hair loss isn't merely a cruel side effect of aging. Delve a little deeper, and you'll find the true villain, DHT, or dihydrotestosterone, a hormone that targets your hair follicles, shrinking them until they surrender. As the years go by and you age, a subtle but significant change occurs within your body. It begins to convert an increasing amount of testosterone into a compound called dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. This hormone, while naturally occurring, has a less than welcome effect on your hair. DHT gradually binds to receptors in your scalp, causing the hair follicles to shrink over time. As these follicles miniaturize, they become less capable of producing healthy, robust hair strands, eventually ceasing production entirely. This process is the primary culprit behind the thinning and receding hairlines that many experience as they grow older. It's no surprise, then, that the majority of hair regrowth treatments on the market, think minoxidil or finasteride, zero in on this very issue by attempting to block DHT's effects. However, these solutions often come with a catch. Side effects, like scalp irritation, initial hair shedding, paradoxically worsening the problem before it gets better, or even a dip in libido, can leave users frustrated and hesitant to continue. Enter castor oil, a natural remedy that stands out in this crowded field. Derived from the seeds of the Ricinus communis plant, castor oil offers a remarkable alternative by targeting hair loss at its root cause without relying on synthetic chemicals. its secret weapon: the ability to naturally inhibit 5-alpha reductase, the enzyme responsible for converting testosterone into DHT. By slowing this conversion process, castor oil effectively reduces the levels of DHT circulating in your scalp, halting the shrinkage of hair follicles before they're damaged beyond repair. Unlike pharmaceutical options, it achieves this without introducing a laundry list of unwanted side effects, making it a gentler yet potent option for those seeking to preserve or restore their hair. But castor oil's benefits don't end with DHT inhibition. It's a multitasker when it comes to hair health. This thick, golden oil is rich in omega-9 fatty acids, specifically ricinoleic acid and vitamin E, both of which play critical roles in revitalizing your scalp. The omega-9s enhance blood circulation to the hair follicles, ensuring they receive the oxygen and nutrients needed to thrive. Meanwhile, vitamin E acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting the scalp from oxidative stress and nourishing the follicles to encourage new, stronger hair growth. Scientific backing supports these claims. A 2022 study, published in the International Journal of Trichology, explored the effects of cold-pressed castor oil on male participants experiencing hair thinning. The results were striking. Those who applied the oil to their scalps 3 times a week saw a 47% increase in hair thickness after 3 months. This rivals the efficacy of minoxidil, a widely used hair loss treatment, but without the associated risks of scalp dryness, irritation, or systemic side effects. Plus, castor oil is affordable and accessible, requiring no prescription or complicated regimen. Using it is a breeze, though a little preparation goes a long way. Start by warming a small amount of castor oil, about a tablespoon or 2, until it's comfortably warm to the touch, not hot, as excessive heat can degrade its nutrients. This step helps the oil penetrate deeper into the scalp, maximizing its effectiveness. Next, use your fingertips to massage it gently but thoroughly into your scalp, focusing on areas where thinning is most noticeable. Spend about 5 minutes working it in. The massage itself boosts circulation, amplifying the oil's benefits. Once applied, let it sit for at least an hour, though overnight is even better if you can. Wrap your head in a towel or shower cap to avoid mess. Then wash it out with a mild shampoo. For an extra boost, consider adding a few drops of rosemary essential oil to the mix before application. Rosemary is another natural DHT blocker with proven hair growth properties, and its synergy with castor oil can supercharge your results. Commit to this routine 3 times a week, and consistency is key. Don't expect overnight miracles, but rather a gradual, sustainable improvement. Let me share a real-world example. My friend James, a 42-year-old guy with a dry sense of humor, started noticing his hairline retreating faster than he could keep up with it. It wasn't just vanity. His confidence took a hit too. He tried the usual suspects: pricey shampoos promising miracles, supplements packed with biotin, and even flirted with the idea of a hair transplant until he saw the price tag. When I suggested castor oil, he rolled his eyes and quipped, "What's next?" rubbing my grandma's old remedies on my head. But desperation trumped skepticism, and he gave it a shot. The first few weeks were uneventful. He grumbled about the stickiness and questioned my sanity. Then, around week 6, he noticed something. The handfuls of hair he'd been finding in the sink were dwindling. By the 3-month mark, his hair wasn't just holding steady. It felt thicker and fuller, and his barber, unprompted, remarked on how much healthier it looked. James was floored. Something so simple, so old school, had outdone the flashy, expensive treatments he'd pinned his hopes on. If you're ready to take charge of your hair journey, type Hair victory in the comments. Don't wait until the follicles fade. Start today. Now here's where castor oil gets even more interesting. It's not just a hair hero. This versatile oil doubles as a surprisingly effective pain reliever, often working faster and more holistically than your average over-the-counter pill. Picture this. You wake up one morning and your body feels like it's staging a rebellion. Stiff joints that creak with every move, muscles that ache from yesterday's exertion, and a lower back that refuses to play nice. Aging, it seems, comes with an unspoken tax, persistent discomfort that creeps into your daily life. Sure, you could reach for ibuprofen or acetaminophen, but those come with their baggage. Stomach irritation, potential ulcers, or strain on your kidneys and liver with prolonged use. What if relief could come from something as straightforward as an oil applied directly to the problem? If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Most pain relievers work by numbing the nervous system or blocking pain signals temporarily, but castor oil takes a different approach. Thanks to its high concentration of ricinoleic acid, a unique fatty acid with anti-inflammatory properties, it penetrates deep into the skin and underlying tissues. Once there, it improves blood flow, reduces swelling, and tackles inflammation at its source, rather than just masking the symptoms. This makes it particularly effective for conditions like arthritis, muscle soreness, or joint stiffness. A 2020 study, highlighted by the Arthritis Foundation, put this to the test, finding that individuals who applied castor oil to painful joints saw inflammation drop by up to 55% over 4 weeks, results that rival prescription anti-inflammatories, but without the need for a doctor's note. Better yet, it's simple to use at home. Here's how to do it. Warm a tablespoon of castor oil. Again, just enough to enhance absorption without overheating it. Rub it into the sore spots, knees, shoulders, back, wherever the pain lingers, massaging deeply for a few minutes to encourage penetration. Then cover the area with a warm towel or heating pad and let it sit for 30 minutes. The warmth amplifies the oil's effects, drawing it deeper into the tissues. Repeat this 3 times a week, and many people report feeling relief in as little as 30 minutes after the first application. My buddy Mark, a former carpenter in his late 50s, can vouch for this. Years of kneeling and lifting had turned his knees into a symphony of cracks and pops. He'd accepted the pain as part of life until I handed him a bottle of castor oil. Skeptical but game, he tried it. The first time, he said it felt nice and warm, but he wasn't sold. 3 weeks later, I got an excited text. Stairs, no railing, first time in years. That's when he became a believer. If you're ready to ditch the discomfort, type pain-free in the comments. Don't let aches dictate your day. Give this a shot. And here's the wild kicker. Castor oil doesn't stop at hair and pain. It's a gut health game changer too. You know that miserable, bogged down feeling, bloating that makes your pants feel tight, constipation that lingers despite your best efforts with fiber, or acid reflux that turns every meal into a gamble. Gut issues are more than a dietary nuisance. Sometimes your digestive system just forgets how to function smoothly. Over-the-counter laxatives or antacids might kickstart things temporarily, but they're a band-aid, not a fix, harsh on the body, and prone to causing dehydration or dependency. Castor oil, though, works differently, and its effects can be downright shocking. Rather than simply forcing movement like a typical laxative, castor oil stimulates the gut's natural processes. Its ricinoleic acid binds to receptors in the intestines, triggering rhythmic muscle contractions, peristalsis, that get things flowing again. It's like a wake-up call for a sluggish digestive system. A Harvard Medical School study found that castor oil relieved chronic constipation in 73% of participants within 6 hours, faster than most fiber supplements or stool softeners, and without the cramping or water loss tied to harsher options. Beyond that, it soothes gut inflammation, helping restore balance so digestion hums along as it should. To use it, take a teaspoon, consult a doctor first if you're new to this, or apply a castor oil pack, oil-soaked cloth placed on your abdomen to ease bloating externally. My friend Lisa swore by this after years of battling post-meal puffiness. Within weeks, she felt lighter and more in control of herself. If gut relief sounds like your next win, type gut good in the comments. Castor oil might just be the multi-tool your body's been waiting for. Kickstart your day with a simple gut reset using castor oil to improve your digestion is incredibly straightforward and surprisingly effective. Start your morning by mixing 1 teaspoon of food-grade castor oil into a glass of warm lemon water. Think of it as a gentle wake-up call for your gut. Sip it slowly on an empty stomach, ideally right after you roll out of bed. This simple ritual works wonders. The castor oil acts like a natural lubricant, stimulating your digestive system to get moving, while the warm lemon water helps flush out toxins and kickstarts your metabolism. Together, they clear out lingering waste, reduce that heavy, sluggish feeling, and set the stage for smoother digestion all day long. For those looking to take gut healing to the next level, there's an additional step you can weave into your routine: the castor oil pack. 3 times a week, soak a clean cotton cloth in warm castor oil, place it over your abdomen, and cover it with a hot water bottle or heating pad. Leave it on for 30 to 60 minutes while you relax, maybe with a book or some calming music. This method goes deeper, targeting inflammation and bloating at their source by improving lymphatic drainage and soothing irritated tissues. It's like giving your gut a warm, healing hug from the outside in. My sister Cecilia is living proof of how transformative this can be. For years, she battled relentless digestive woes, bloating that made her feel like she'd swallowed a balloon, unpredictable constipation that threw off her entire day, and a nagging discomfort that turned every meal into a roll of the dice. She tried everything: probiotics that promised balance, fiber supplements that left her gassy, and even prescription laxatives that worked sporadically at best. Nothing stuck. When I brought up castor oil, she laughed it off at first. "You mean that nasty stuff Mom used to shove down our throats when we were kids?" she said, rolling her eyes. But desperation won out, and she decided to humor me. The first morning, she tried the lemon water and castor oil mix. I got a text from her just 6 hours later. "Okay, what kind of witchcraft is this?" "It worked!" She couldn't believe how quickly her system responded. Less stagnation, a lighter feeling in her stomach. After a few weeks of consistency, the changes were even more striking. The bloating that used to plague her after every meal started to fade. The random cramps that kept her doubled over became rare, and her digestion finally felt predictable, almost effortless. It was like her gut had been waiting for this all along. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. 5. The blood flow booster that strengthens your heart. Have you ever noticed how your hands and feet stay stubbornly cold even when the room is warm? Or maybe your legs feel heavy, almost leaden, after sitting at your desk or on the couch for too long. Perhaps you've started to feel winded climbing a flight of stairs or walking the dog, tasks that used to be no big deal. These are subtle signs of poor circulation, a sneaky issue that often creeps up as we age. Is not just annoying, it's a quiet threat. Sluggish blood flow can leave you fatigued, trigger muscle cramps that catch you off guard, and over time, even raise your risk of heart problems if left unchecked. Most people reach for quick fixes, coffee to jolt their energy drinks to power through the afternoon. But those are band-aids, not solutions. They might perk you up for an hour, but they don't address the root problem, blood that's not moving efficiently through your body. That's where castor oil steps in as a game changer. Unlike stimulants that rev your heart into overdrive, castor oil works naturally by boosting your body's production of nitric oxide, a compound that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. Wider vessels mean better flow, more oxygen reaching your muscles and organs, and less strain on your heart. It's a gentle, sustainable way to keep your system humming. The science backs this up. A 2021 study in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology showed that applying castor oil topically increased blood flow by as much as 35% in just 4 weeks. That's a massive improvement for anyone dealing with icy extremities, lagging stamina, or muscles that take forever to recover after a workout. And the best part? It's easy to put into practice. Here's how to do it. Warm a small amount of castor oil in your hands, or a bowl, just enough to make it comfortable to the touch. Before bed, spend 5 to 10 minutes massaging it into your legs, feet, and hands, focusing on areas that feel tight or cold. The warmth and gentle pressure help dilate your blood vessels, encouraging circulation while you sleep. If you're prone to swollen feet or those pesky varicose veins, take it a step further. Slather on a generous layer, wrap your legs in a warm towel, and let it sit for 30 minutes. People often notice a difference after just one go. Lighter legs, warmer hands, and a little more pep in their step. Ready to boost your circulation and feel that energy surge back? Type blood flow in the comments. Better blood flow doesn't just mean comfort. It's a cornerstone of better health. Don't let those warning signs slide. And here's the kicker. Castor oil's talents go beyond what's under the skin. It can even turn back the clock on aging skin, outshining pricey creams. Let me show you how. 6. The skin restorer that outperforms fancy creams. Picture this. You catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror one morning and spot fine lines creeping across your forehead or around your eyes. Lines that weren't there a year ago. Your skin doesn't snap back the way it once did. It feels drier and less vibrant. Maybe a few sunspots have popped up too, like uninvited guests on your cheeks or hands. You've probably tried a dozen moisturizers, maybe splurged on anti-aging creams with bold promises. But the results? Your skin still looks tired, and those lines aren't budging. Here's the deal. Most skincare products are surface-level fixes. They sit on top of your skin, offering temporary hydration, but never tackling the real issue, collagen loss. As we age, our bodies slow down the production of collagen and elastin, the dynamic duo that keeps skin plump, smooth, and resilient. Without them, you get wrinkles, sagging, and that stubborn dryness no lotion can fully fix. Castor oil, though, does what those jars of cream can't. It doesn't just moisturize, It sinks deep into your skin's lower layers, sparking collagen and elastin production from the inside out. A 2022 study in the Journal of Dermatological Science found that castor oil reduced wrinkles and boosted skin elasticity in just 6 weeks, faster than many high-end treatments and without the irritating chemicals that leave your face red and peeling. It's like a natural reset button for aging skin. Using it is a breeze. Before bed, dab a thin layer of castor oil onto your face and massage it with your fingertips for a minute or two. If dark spots or sun damage are your nemesis, mix a few drops with fresh aloe vera gel and target those areas directly. Over time, this duo brightens your complexion and speeds up repair, leaving your skin smoother and more even-toned. If you're done wasting money on overpriced creams and ready to restore your skin the natural way, type "skin glow" in the comments. Your skin can heal itself. It just needs the right support. And here's the wildest twist yet. Castor oil doesn't stop at your skin. It can even tame stress and reset your nervous system faster than a meditation session. Let me explain. 7. The stress relief hack that beats meditation. You know that restless feeling when your mind refuses to quiet down. You're lying in bed, bone-tired, but your brain is stuck on a loop, replaying that awkward conversation, stressing over tomorrow's to-do list, or worrying about something you can't even pin down. Stress isn't just a mental burden. It tightens your shoulders, spikes your blood pressure, and sabotages your sleep. After 50, it can feel like your body's relaxation switch is permanently jammed. The usual go-tos, meditation, deep breathing, even sleep aids, help some. But what if you could calm your nervous system naturally in just minutes? Castor oil might sound like an unlikely hero here, but it's got a secret weapon. It stimulates your vagus nerve, the master controller of your body's relaxation response. When activated, the vagus nerve tells your system to chill out, lowering stress hormones, easing muscle tension, and guiding you into a deep, restorative calm. This isn't new agey fluff. It's why castor oil has been a staple in ancient healing traditions for centuries, prized for its ability to soothe anxiety and improve sleep. Here's how to make it work for you. Warm a small amount of castor oil, about a tablespoon, and gently massage it onto your stomach and chest before bed. Take your time, letting the warmth sink in. Then lie back, close your eyes, and breathe deeply and slowly for 5 minutes. This combo activates the vagus nerve, sending a clear signal to your body to unwind. People often feel it fast, a slower heartbeat, looser limbs, a peaceful state that rivals meditation without the effort. And there you have it, folks, the incredible life-changing power of castor oil and baking soda laid out for you. From fighting prostate issues to regrowing hair, easing pain, healing your gut, boosting circulation, restoring your skin, and even calming your stress, this simple remedy has been hiding in plain sight, backed by science and centuries of wisdom. So I've got a question for you. What have you learned so far that's blown your mind? I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below this video with one thing you've learned today and plan to bring into practice in your life. I'll be reading every single one. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more natural health breakthroughs that work. Your support means the world, and I'll see you in the next one.